Hey everybody, Kelly here for Game Changers Springtime. A young man's thoughts turn to two things: baseball, hockey playoffs, well actually in girls, that makes three things. I strike out at the girls in baseball, so I'm here to give you the picks. That's what I'm here to do, and guys, I've got some great ones for us tonight. Second night of the NHL Playoffs, boys. Some real upsets last night. That Columbus coming back crazy. That's why I like taking those plus 1.5 goals. That was a really good spot for that. But let's get into the hockey playoffs tonight. Toronto in Boston. A classic matchup. I like this game to go under 6 goals. This is going to be a tight game. These are a lot of 2-1, 3-2, 3-1 kind of situations. So really like the under on the side just for a couple of reasons. I'm sorry, Robert Rothenberg, but I got to go with the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight, plus 120 in the a nice little dog there. Second game, Washington is playing Carolina. I like the Capitals here. You're laying minus 145 on them. I also like them in the first period. They are they're minus a half a goal, plus about 160, I believe, or 150. So take a look at that spot. And then the big game here in Calgary, the Calgary Flames hosting the Colorado Avalanche. This is going to be quite a series. Now, the Flames have a bit of a history of letting me down, and I'm hoping that that's going to turn around. I'm looking for a big playoff run. We'll get that red mile going. My biggest pick tonight on this game is taking Calgary in the first period, minus half a goal, plus 135. I think they desperately need to come off on a good, strong, hard start. Now, in these kind of games and in the hockey playoffs, as I mentioned earlier, I really like taking the plus 1.5 goals. And here is why. When you take a plus 1.5 hockey game bet, even though you have to lay a little bit of juice, you win every game that goes to overtime. And there's a lot of them. You win every game that the underdog wins. And you also win every game that the favorite wins by only 1 goal. There is some real numerical reasons why strategy dictates that you need to do that. Now, I'm not saying necessarily we're not putting out a play on Colorado plus 1.5, but it's the way I would lean, because I'm not going to lay minus 190 on Calgary in the full game. So that's just my betting advice, a little strategy on there. So let's move over to baseball. I love baseball this time of year. We've got a couple of great games here tonight. Toronto versus Boston. Two teams that are just, oh my God, what the hell is going on with these Red Sox? World Series champions, and they're in a tough spot. You've got Sanchez pitching for Toronto tonight. I really like the Blue Jays taking big juice, big value at plus 180. You got to play this trend until Boston figures out what the hell's going on. Let's go with the Toronto Blue Jays tonight. Second game, San Francisco's hosting Colorado. San Francisco Giants are minus 145. We're taking them. And my big play in baseball today, the New York Mets are going into Atlanta. Now, they're starting a 10-game road trip against 3 big opponents that they're going to have some great results this year. They are plus 115, and you've got Steven Matz pitching. Now, he's got a 4-0 history against Atlanta with a 2.75 ERA. I think he's going to bring it home. We're going to take the value on the Mets, plus 115 tonight, guys. Lots of great sports to enjoy. We got 4 days of rest before the basketball playoffs start coming up on Sunday. So let's bust that bookie, guys.